You wake up 30,000 years ago. Your daughter is crying from hunger. Across the river, another tribe is roasting salmon over the fire. You have 20 warriors, they have 6, so why don't you attack? Why did humans invent one of the strangest ideas in history, giving away something valuable to get something valuable back? That decision may have changed civilization forever. Every single day you trade, you buy coffee, order food, pay your rent, get your salary. Tap your phone, done. It feels so normal that you never stop to question it. But think about it for a second. Money is just paper, or numbers on a screen. Yet millions of people wake up every morning and willingly give strangers things they spent hours creating. No one forces them. No king is standing behind every checkout counter. No soldier watches every online purchase. Somehow, complete strangers cooperate without even knowing each other's names. But why? Because for almost all of human history, humans weren't surrounded by supermarkets. They were surrounded by danger. So why would the first humans ever choose trade instead of simply taking what they wanted? Picture yourself 30,000 years ago. You're standing with your tribe. Food is running low. Your daughter hasn't eaten today. Across the valley, another tribe has plenty. You have 20 warriors. They have 6. If survival is all that matters, the answer seems obvious. Attack. Take everything. Go home. That's what most animals would do. And honestly, that's what many humans sometimes did. But here's something weird. Archaeologists studying this period didn't first uncover luxury goods. They uncovered obsidian, basically prehistoric razor blades, volcanic glass, sharper than steel when freshly broken. And it's turning up hundreds of kilometers from the nearest volcano. Tracing exchange networks stretching over 3,000 kilometers from Northeast Asia to the Levant. Someone was exchanging them, not stealing them. Exchanging them, which raises an even stranger question. Why would hungry humans risk walking into another tribe's territory just to make a deal? It sounds almost impossible. Trade didn't replace war, it grew alongside it. Most people imagine history like a straight line. First humans were violent, then civilization arrived, then everyone became nicer. Sounds comforting. It's also wrong. The same civilizations that built enormous trade networks also built enormous armies. The same empires that exchanged silk and spices invaded their neighbors. The same ships that carried merchants sometimes carried soldiers. Even today, countries trade billions with nations they strongly disagree with. Trade and conflict have always existed together because they solve different problems. History wasn't a story of humans suddenly becoming peaceful. Humans never stopped competing. What changed was how they realized competition could work. Sometimes you win by fighting. Sometimes you win even more by not fighting. And evolution noticed. Picture this. 2 neighboring tribes. Every year they fight. Every year both sides lose hunters. Weapons break. People die. Food gets destroyed. Imagine 2 campfires on opposite hills. Alone, each one barely survives the winter. Now connect them with a single footpath. Suddenly, food flows between them. Knowledge flows. Medicine flows. Even marriages happen. 1 bridge. 2 stronger tribes. Except there's one problem. Why would either side risk making the first move? Anthropologists find the pattern shows up again and again. Because your neighbor today could save your life tomorrow. Maybe your hunting season fails. Maybe theirs succeeds. Nature isn't predictable. Evolution favors whatever improves survival. Sometimes that's strength. Sometimes it's cooperation. Not because humans became morally better, because it produced better results. Especially when you expected to meet the same people again. You're much less likely to cheat someone if you know you'll see them every week. Our ancestors learned exactly that. Imagine spending 6 hours making 1 spear. Now imagine your neighbor makes the exact same spear in 20 minutes. You could spend your entire life trying to outcraft him, or you could trade him a basket of berries for his next spear. Suddenly, both of you are richer than you were an hour ago. The name sounds complicated. The idea is simple. You only need to be especially good at one thing, then exchange. Instead of everyone doing everything badly, everyone becomes exceptionally good. Every exchange creates extra value that didn't exist a moment earlier. 1 obsidian knife saves hours. Those hours become more food, healthier children, a stronger future. Trade wasn't moving objects. It was multiplying survival. Archaeological evidence suggests specialized production appeared everywhere, and where specialization grew, trade expanded. Because something remarkable happened. People discovered they could become richer without taking anything away. That idea is so normal today. We forget how revolutionary it was. But one impossible question still remains. Why trust strangers in the first place? Here's the twist. Trade didn't begin because humans trusted each other. Humans trusted each other because they kept trading. Think about online shopping. You've bought from someone you've never met. Why? Because reputation exists. Ratings exist. Long before apps, humans had memory. If someone cheated, word spread. Their future opportunities disappeared. If someone traded fairly, more people wanted to deal with them. Over thousands of exchanges, trust stopped being a feeling. It became a system. Rules, customs, markets, money, contracts, institutions. None of these appeared overnight. How do you cooperate with someone who isn't family? Trade became the answer. Every successful exchange quietly told your brain, maybe strangers aren't always threats. Maybe they're opportunities. Look around you right now. Seriously. The average smartphone contains materials mined in over a dozen countries. Cobalt, lithium, rare earth metals, before a single part is ever assembled. By the time it reaches your pocket, the parts and materials have crossed international borders dozens of times. Designed on one continent, manufactured on another, arriving in your pocket. The shirt you're wearing, your medicine, your breakfast, even the electricity powering your screen. They're all products of millions of people you'll never meet. Every single day, billions of strangers cooperate. Not because everyone loves each other, but because exchange became more powerful than isolation. Our ancestors once stood across a valley, holding spears, staring at someone else's food. Today, we stand across oceans, holding shipping containers. The tools changed, the principle didn't. Civilization isn't just built from concrete and steel. It's built from invisible promises. I'll give you this, because I believe someone else will give me something tomorrow. That's an extraordinary leap for a species that once survived in tiny tribes. And somehow, it works, most of the time. One successful trade became a habit. That habit became culture. That culture became civilization. Every civilization, every city, every company, every paycheck exists because somewhere, two strangers chose exchange over violence. Which leaves one uncomfortable question. If cooperation built civilization, what happens when we stop seeing strangers as potential trading partners and start seeing them as enemies again?